Russia's energy sector is losing its last remaining markets as India and China look for new oil suppliers. According to Reuters, citing trader data, this shift is driven by US sanctions imposed on January 10th. These sanctions targeted two of Russia's four largest oil companies, Gazprom Neft and Surgutneftegas, as well as over 180 tankers that violated sanction regulations. As a result, oil prices have fluctuated sharply. Washington has demanded that India offload Russian oil tankers already at sea by February 27th and complete payments by March 12th. Meanwhile, in China, Russian oil shipments are facing delays in unloading, despite a temporary exemption from sanctions.
These sanctions certainly target both Russian oil and LNG, and we expect our actions to cost Russia upwards to billions of dollars per month.
There will be some significant disruption to Russian flows, at least initially. We think that could be up to 1 million barrels a day of Russian crude exports that are disrupted, at least at first. I think that will feed through into higher refining margins and then into higher end product prices for consumers.
Russia's chances of restoring its pipeline gas exports are also dwindling. Since January 1st, Ukraine has halted the transit of Russian gas through its territory, citing national security concerns. Meanwhile, Russia's main European buyers, Slovakia and Austria, have already secured alternative supply routes. The Kremlin is also facing major setbacks with the Nord Stream pipelines. In addition to sanctions, most of the pipeline infrastructure has been damaged and remains inoperative.
I can only hope that European leaders will learn lessons from Russia's aggression against Ukraine, and that they will push through a decision to never restore the pumping of gas through this pipeline. I believe the Nord Stream pipelines should be dismantled. This pipeline causes a very big threat to Ukraine, to Poland, to Slovakia, but also to other Central European countries. Andrzej Duda, president of Poland, in the commentary of the BBC.
However, the Kremlin still has loopholes for making money on energy resources. EU countries are still purchasing Russian liquefied natural gas, with Germany leading in imports, followed by France, Belgium and Spain.
In 2024, Russia exported 33.6 million tons of liquefied natural gas, 4% more than in 2023. The previous record was set in 2022. When Russia exported 32.9 million tons of LNG. Additionally, in December last year, Russia set a new record for monthly LNG shipments, delivering 3.25 million tons to international markets, writes Radio Free Europe.
It is the strike on the Russian energy sector that is the lure Donald Trump plans to use to bring dictator Putin to peace. Oil prices have already fallen following Trump's calls for a review of pricing policies. However, Trump reiterated his call for the Organization of Exporting Countries to reduce crude oil prices. Reported by Sergey Kulyas, Larissa Petruk, UATV News.